The hippopotamus is known to have the thickest skin, so if you think you had a thick skin, think again. This is because they do not contain any sweat glands, and this explains why they are semi-aquatic. Now, these animals spend most of the day in water, which are the lakes and rivers, and only get out to search for food. New Vision TV's Pearl of Africa Diaries, your home of adventures, continues to profile these wild animals for you. And of course, I am your Pearl guide, Ruth Inaseje. The journey to getting closer to one of Uganda's big five, the hippopotamus, is on water. Hippopotamus is the third largest and heaviest land mammal after the elephant and the rhinoceros. Most of Uganda's water bodies are home to these hippos because they spend almost the whole day cooling their bodies in the water. Even when you get to the national parks where the wildest animals harbor, the hippos will mostly be spotted in the water. The national parks where they concentrate the most are Queen Elizabeth National Park, Lake Mbure National Park, River Semiliki Park, and the Makshan Falls National Park. At Makshan Falls, near the River Nile, a school of so many hippos can visibly be seen. A tour guide, Tom Okello Obong, shares their lifestyle.
Part of the Albert Nile, the Nile is flowing from the southerly direction, moving northwards towards Pakwach. And we call it a hippo pool because this is where you see these hippos behind me here. That is where they live. Hippos normally live in schools, what we call schools, a school of hippo. That is a herd of hippo. And they are territorial. They occupy one area almost for life. So this pool, this herd which is in this pool, doesn't go away. This is their territory. Even if they go grazing, they can walk 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers in the night. By morning, they are back in this position. And they protect that territory. So in this school, you are seeing there is a dominant male that is in charge of mating with the females which are here. And they normally mate in water also. They don't mate on land. And when they produce the young ones, normally the mothers, when they're producing, they don't produce where the herd, where the school is. They go and produce from somewhere. Now when they produce, then when the baby reaches a certain age, after some time, the mother brings it now to the herd, to the school. If it is female, it is accepted immediately. But a male may be rejected, a male baby may be rejected by the dominant male and killed immediately also, because he's fearing competition in future. But in the event that he accepts him, then now that one will leave.
The hippos also dominated the Kazinga Channel in Queen Elizabeth National Park. A sail on this channel, as the sun is reflected on the water, creates a perfect view. The hippos don't swim but keep floating on the water. This complements the experience of the tour. Hundreds also keep jumping up and down in the water. Kazinga Channel connects Lake George and Lake Edward. It is not surprising why these animals take a part of Lake Edward. Besides the rivers and lakes, water ponds are also good habitats for hippos. In one of the ponds at Queen Elizabeth National Park, a hippo is clearly seen sharing the mud with the buffaloes. Seeing these two animals is so rare. A lot of activity takes place in water. To start with is cooling off the daily heat. The hippo skin is 2 inches thick, and unlike other animals' skin, they don't contain any sweat glands. They stay in water, especially during the day, keeps the skin from drying out and cracking. Still in water, mating takes place. In the process, a female submerges but periodically gets the head out to draw breath. At the age of 5 to 6 years, a female hippo reaches sexual maturity, and their gestation period is 8 months. For the male hippos, maturity is 7 to 8 years. Occasionally, a mother typically gives birth to only one calf, although twins also occur. The baby hippos are known as calves, and the male hippo is known as a bull, and the females are cows. When it comes to feeding, hippos do feed a lot on water. They are also herbivorous. When they step on land, they mainly feed on grass. They travel up to 6 miles, which is 10 kilometers, in the night in the search for grass. A diet on water and grass may not appear nutritious, but this makes this semi-aquatic animal the second largest land mammal in the world. A fully grown male hippo weighs between 3,300 to 4,000 pounds, as a female weighs between 2,900 to 3,300 pounds, which makes the male heavier than the female. Their lifespan is 40 to 50 years. They grow in size until they are about 25 years in age. Hippopotamus is a Greek word which means the river horse. Now, finally, here's a scientific classification of a hippopotamus. Their kingdom is Animalia, the phylum is Chordata, the class Mammalia, order Artiodactyla, family Hippopotamidae, genus Hippopotamus, species is Hippopotamus amphibius. What an experience getting to know these animals. As you have seen, they spend most of their time in water. It is always a pleasure to present these wild animals here on New Vision TV's Pearl of Africa Diaries. And of course, I will be profiling more animals, but if you have an animal that you would love me to profile in particular, drop the comment below and I will surely do it for you. I am Ruthi Naseje, your Pearl Guide.